Recruitment process at SG Cowen Company. The hiring process in any company should be marched with the objectives to be attained by the new employees. In fact, the set goals should inform the required skills and competencies during the hiring process. In essence, for the firm to attain its goals and remain competitive, it must maintain a stream of skilled and competent employees. The key decision factors Cowen considers in making hiring decisions. The hiring process in the company is based on the strategy of choosing the best candidate in the MBA class from the top business colleges. The candidates chosen are incorporated into the company's associate programs. Even though the company is looking for the best talent, the criteria used in selecting the recruits do not secure talented candidate. The recruitment and the hiring process are even challenging. The considerations to the key positions include the high academic performances and considerable job accomplishments. Besides, the candidates must have attributes that are oriented towards the organization goals. An important area the company was considering included exceptional academic achievement, particularly in business. In addition, the candidate must show the right attitude and enthusiasm for the job to be provided. Other attributes the company was considering include interpersonal skills, social development skills, culture, and communication skills. About the criteria. The criteria used by the company to hire the best candidate are challenging and do not secure the talented candidates required. The hiring process begins by visiting business schools and providing information regarding the company's intentions and the hiring process to the potential candidates. The visiting and the information provision process is followed by the interview session, which is long and involves complex processes. As the case indicates, the hiring criteria in the company have many problems. First, the banking professionals undertake the hiring processes instead of the human resources managers. Human resources professionals are presumed to be having hiring skills and competency in the hiring process. Therefore, employing the banking professionals was a great mistake. Due to a lack of formal training in the recruitment process, the SG Cowen employees ended up with recruitment criteria that stereotyped their candidates. The recruitment team considered factors such as marital status, the type of English the candidate uses, physical appearance, and other personal attributes that do not add value to the firm. In fact, the candidates are chosen according to the interviewer individual belief. The process leads to biases through which the candidates are chosen. As indicated in the case, the prejudice of individual towards a particular candidate can sway the whole team not to select the best candidate. The hiring criteria are based on subjective measures that compromise the attainment of the company objectives. The hiring process should not be based on long procedures. The hiring procedure should be specific to the competencies the company needs. Since the hiring process in SG Cowen is long and based on subjectivity, the process can be described as being unfair. The two candidates to choose. Selecting the best two candidates among the remaining pool of 4 candidates proved to be a challenging task. In fact, this was the most important decision to be made by the recruiting bankers. Serious considerations have to be made regarding the candidates as all have the required qualifications. For the right candidate to be selected, the bankers should look for the distinct attributes that differentiate the applicants. The attributes should add value to the firm. The bankers are to make decisions that have 2 important consequences for the organization. The decision on the type of recruit will affect the success of the company. In other words, the recruits the bankers are going to select will either make the company succeed or fail. Therefore, the candidates must have the right attitude toward the success of the organization's goals. Generally, the success of the firm depends on the quality of its workforce. The quality of new hires must also imitate the quality needed in the workforce. The decision also influences the quality of the workforce. The bankers must identify the person having the cultural fit for the organization. Therefore, giving an approval for the right candidate who fit culturally within the organization is critical for the maintenance of the company reputation and credibility. In addition, Making the right hiring decisions will increase the personal credentials as well as benefits that come with it. Based on the above criteria, the first candidate that could have been chosen among the four is Natalia Godlewska. The candidate possesses strong academic credentials compared to other candidates. The candidate holds good grades in both her MBA and undergraduate studies. In addition, the candidate has perfect referrals from her former employees. Among the distinct attributes the candidate possesses include hard work, determination, ambition, and the right attitude towards work. In addition, leaving their former job to join the firm indicates the enthusiasm and the right energy the candidate has toward the job. Even though some of the members expressed reservations on her cultural fit in terms of language barriers, the candidate still outfit the others based on her competence and experience. The candidate's background explains her poor English, but that will not have greater impact of her job delivery. Moreover, the candidate has successfully worked in other firms, which is a proof of success in her social skills. Further, the candidate has mastered her graduate courses in United States graduate schools where English is used. Language does not determine the candidate's social and cultural adaptability within the workplace. The second candidate that could have been chosen is Ken Goldstein. According to the criteria set by the company, all members of the team commended the candidate. In addition, the former employer has put the candidate in high evaluation points. Moreover, the former employer has recommended the candidate for high performance that the firm requires. Besides academic credentials and the company criteria, the candidate is a team player, an attribute that is highly regarded by the firm. The reservations being expressed by some members that the candidate cannot fit among the recruits due to family commitments are based on subjective recruitment critter. In essence, such an attribute is not important as being competent and able to deliver the results. The most important attribute the new hire should express is the commitment towards the organization's success. The success of the candidate in PricewaterhouseCoopers expresses his commitment despite additional domestic responsibilities. Such commitment will be simulated in the firm.